drug.
We kind of grew up together.
I was only 18 in the year we founded the orchestra.
When we were on tour, we practically lived together.
The orchestra was created at the end of 1997.
The orchestra first came into being actually in the Gustav Mahler Youth Orchestra, which all the founder members come from. And we wanted to continue playing together, and we wanted to still be making music together. And for that reason we founded, obviously with very much help from Claudia Abado, the Mahler Chamber Orchestra.
I mean, we all started the orchestra when we were at similar age, but the MCO has a special situation, and the orchestra doesn't play together every day. People come together for projects from their different backgrounds, from their different normal working lives, and so people bring other perspectives, other experiences, other things that they learn elsewhere, and it's a kind of melting pot for all of that here. It was started by a group of friends, and that still remains. It's a socially very close orchestra.
I've been with this orchestra for a very long time, and so it's just a really big part of my life. And I have really close friends in this orchestra. I've known them for a long, long time, and I really love making music together with them. The other thing is that the musical work is still always exciting and challenging for me here, and I always come home with new inspiration and new ideas.
Well, nothing here is normal. It's not really reality or normality. It's a level of concentration, a feeling you don't get in a normal orchestra. Everyone's here on a very special journey. When you rehearse and you play at concerts, you're not thinking about your everyday life.
What was always important for me is that the orchestra's very good.
Advantages are we don't need to clean the floor or wash the dishes, or we are just here for making music, and we can really concentrate ourselves for playing.
Hardly anyone is at home where we rehearse. And I think it does make it special because we live in the same hotels and we meet for the meals also, not just for the rehearsals. And we always have this feeling of either exploring new cities together.
Dvořák Ninth is one of the most well-known and most beloved, not only of Dvořák symphonies, but of all the symphonies in the repertoire.
There's a tendency as a musician that you can play without thinking too much about it, but that never happens here, and especially with Daniel in this piece. You're awake from the beginning, and it's something new from the beginning. So you rediscover the piece. That's a lot of the essence of Mahler Chamber Orchestra, is rediscovering things.
So it's odd that a piece that in a way is symbolic for many people of being something known and comforting and beautiful is in fact a piece, I think, that's very much about quite the opposite feeling. It's very much about looking back home, about homesickness, about being far away from the things you know, being displaced. This is a symphony again. It's one thing after the other, which is about feelings of discomfort and worry inside. it does achieve at the end, after a moment of where everything is reduced to nothing, and then bursts out, and at the end, just when you feel that there's a kind of a positive, triumphant ending, and the very last chord, where finally we have a big E major, and then what we get is another surprise, which is this diminuendo, and finally when you have this glorious ending, it all just fades away to nothing. And whether that's, you know, on what level that's symbolic, that's for everyone to decide, but what's absolutely sure is it's not the unambiguous triumphant ending that perhaps one might expect.